This is my favorite example personally. It doesn't just start with identifying a random point in the beginning of the day. It starts before the market opens. So in this green box, we have the extended hour session. This was 5 days ago. So I don't want to hear any excuses that you can't find it in the market. Every single week, you can find this print, whether it's to the upside or the downside. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a horizontal line. I'm going to mark out the highest 5-minute close. So what I did there is two things. One, I marked that little pivot point here where it kind of consolidated. It chopped in this range, but then I got the official wick to mark the pre-market high. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rectangle tool and I'm going to box this range. Now, visually, everything becomes a lot easier. I'm not guessing. I'm not having to draw lines in real time. It's already mapped out for me before the opening bell rings. Now, as we're watching the price play out, now what are we seeing, right? It's going into the range. Oh, wow, it just rejected here. Hold on. What just happened, right? We just observed the same thing not but a few hours ago. It made its attempt all the way up and then came down. What did it do again a second time? Made its attempt, came right back down. It did the same thing. So this is a double top. There's two identical highs of this range. It's also in that zone where bulls were trying to push it higher in pre-market and could not. So that is significant. And a lot of people, they don't look at these things. They don't care to mark them out. So now as we watch the price, we're not playing a breakout. We want the confirmation. And I'll show you confirmation right here as we see the ticks play out. So now we're going for the third attempt. We officially got our first 5-minute close, very bullish candle. It engulfed all of the action in the past hour, going all the way back to pre-market. This was 6:30 a.m. Now 4 hours later, finally breaking out above that level. Now we do not want to enter here. A lot of people, they buy right there thinking here comes the big move. That's wrong. And this is exactly what's shown in the reel. Now it's going to come back into this range and go up. Now we don't know, right? Let's imagine this is real time, this doji candle here. We have no idea if it's going to come right here and pop, if it's going to come a little lower, if it goes all the way to the bottom of the range. Maybe really quickly it sweeps below the range and then comes up. There are so many different variations. So I don't want to sit there and say for certain this is going to happen. For sure this has to happen. No, there's no guarantee in the markets. So to get the confirmation, it shouldn't take 30, 40, 50 minutes chopping. You should get clear confirmation when it comes back in the range that that is a demand zone now flipping from resistance to support, and then the trend should continue higher. So now we're back into the range. What did we notice? The hammer candle. That is the exact print that I just mapped out there. Now we get that confirmation. You could do one of two things. You could put your stop right below that wick because now we have orders that came down, grabbed everything low here, and reversed the market in a very quick fashion because, again, that's a 5-minute print. Now made a new high on the next candle. That's confirmation in my eyes. Now, for me personally, I don't care about being wrong. So if this is just a bull trap here and we get the one wick and then comes right back lower, who cares? Our stop loss is so tight. It's right on the low of that wick. It already just did the sweep. Now it's going higher. We have all the momentum in our favor. This is when you want to take the long, take the shot. And worst case scenario, if it breaks down, if you are wrong, you cut quick. We zoom out and we go back to the previous day low. Now, if we cut, the trade doesn't work at the high of day. Guess what? You're buying puts now at the high of day. You have this entire range now to come down, which is huge. Let's say we're taking the long here and we buy somewhere in this range. Now, if we're coming up to where the previous day was, we have about 2.7, 2.8. Now, if we look on the downside, the opposite, say the trade fails, we come all the way down here. We now have almost 4.5 points. So either way, if we get the confirmation and it breaks out and we have that huge move, breaks the previous day high and now starts to just run, great. We have all that upside. We put a trailing stop. Now we can't lose. If we end up being wrong, we take the very quick cut on the position, flip short, and now we have almost 5 points range to the downside to really capture all of that move going to the previous day low. That is how you trade the breakout and retest to perfection. Doesn't matter if you're right or you're wrong. It matters on how you execute the trade. Now, before I let you guys go, if you want to head to our website, avidcapital.co, I really urge you to watch this video. If you're struggling to find consistent trades, this is going to be the perfect opportunity for you. One member 2 weeks ago almost doubled his portfolio within 13 trading days. The second member is up over $25,000 trading with us in the past 2.5 weeks. This is life-changing opportunities. People that are reversing months and years of losses within weeks coming into our group because they found the right system, the right strategy that actually actually clicks with them. This is your opportunity. This is your calling. This is the right group that is finally going to turn it around for you. If you want to sign up, you have to hit join community. It will take you to this page, maybe 30 seconds max to fill it out. You put your Discord handle in, you get full access to the server instantaneously. We have a bunch of questions and deep dive into what we offer. Take a look, watch the video, 5 minutes of your time. Let me prove that this will be the best decision you'll ever make. Besides that, have a fantastic night. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.